Hey folks, the rain developed today, but most of it, almost all of it, staying along the coast or out in the Gulf of Mexico. You can see it all kind of lined up and down the coast this afternoon, and you go to the radar the last hour or so, and you can see that we're finally getting some stuff developing back in the western part of the valley, but nothing real big. Most of the area is dry. A line of showers developing now. Eastern Starr County moving northward. Still enough time for maybe a bolt of lightning or two, but not much. Mostly just rain in eastern Starr County. Most of the rest of the area should stay, for the most part, dry this evening. Still could be a passing shower, but things are beginning to kind of wind down as far as the dynamics go, so chances of rain starting to fade. So not as much as we expected. Eastern Starr County seeing more than anybody else right now, with the exception of out in the Gulf of Mexico. Now here's Future Track. The high resolution model says for the most part things do go away tonight. By 5 o'clock in the morning, it's still cloudy and maybe a leftover shower along the coast. By tomorrow afternoon, we're still dealing with some clouds, but probably some breaks and a little bit of sunshine tomorrow. But that just sets the stage for the next few days, which will see a lot of sunshine and very warm temperatures. Tomorrow we get back to 80 or so, but then after that we're a lot warmer. Rain chances stand at about 20% tomorrow, primarily at the coast in the early part of the day, and then after that we're dry for Thursday and Friday and beyond. We don't see another chance of rain for a while. Temperature-wise, where the rain was falling, temperatures stayed cooler in the 70s pretty much all day long in the coastal counties. It did reach the 80s in the western part of the valley. Tonight, we all bottom out in the mid to upper 60s, except the beach, about 73. A couple leftover showers, but most areas are dry tonight. And then tomorrow, a little bit of sunshine. Temperatures go back to 80 plus in most areas, 79 at South Padre Island. Normal high for this time of year is 84. Notice that number is just slowly going down. Tomorrow we won't quite reach that at 81, but we'll be above it for Thursday and Friday, and probably for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday as well. Rest of Texas, a fair amount of cloudiness in the eastern half of the state today. Hard to pick out the front, but the front kind of sitting right down in on top of the valley as we speak. Behind it, temperatures are much cooler, only 56 right now in San Antonio, 54 in Austin and Dallas, even Laredo at 66, while we're in the 70s and 80s down here. So the front making a difference, but it has run out of steam. It has stopped. Little lows developed on the front. That low will go up the front, and the front just kind of lays out across the valley, and this is tomorrow morning at 5, and as the day goes on, front's still there, but eventually it washes out on our end, and the warm air builds right back in again. So as long as it's nearby, at least it keeps a few clouds around. But by Thursday, front's off the map, warm conditions build in. Another front to the north will stay to the north. It looks like our next weather system probably due about Wednesday of next week. So until then, that word warm is not leaving the map. It's going to stay on there for a while, all the way through the weekend. Coastal forecast looks this way. South-southwest winds tomorrow, 10 to 15 knots, a moderate chop on the bay. The UV's high. No advisories for tomorrow right now, with a moderate risk of rip currents. The water temperatures both in the 70s. The bay 71, the surf at 75. Seas running 3 to 5 feet. 3 tides tomorrow at the coast. Those are the tides at the jetties. So across the valley tonight, we stay mainly cloudy. We see spotty showers, but we're talking very isolated. Most areas are rain free. We got the stuff in Starr County. Could be a wave or two of rain come across in a couple of spots, but most areas are going to miss out this time around, it looks like. Then tomorrow, clouds early, but then some late day sunshine. High temperatures tomorrow afternoon should climb back up to around 81 degrees with southeast winds at about 12 to 18 miles an hour. So we're 81, but then look at that, 89 for Thursday and Friday. And if that's not enough, here's the weekend at 91. Good thing is the weekend you set your clock back 1 hour. That's Saturday night, Sunday morning. And next week we stay about 90 or so with lows near 70. It's Wednesday of next week. A week from now, we have another front in the neighborhood that might cool things off a little bit for the middle to latter part of next week. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.